All right, hello, everybody. Testing. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are here. It is a nice Friday evening. We're here to do some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. As far as 7-star Tera raid battles, we're here at the page right now, hosting 7-star Hisuian Typhlosion. That's a mouthful. We're going through the whole Hisuian era, so we're adding just an extra word right there, or a regional variant. Thankfully, we don't do that for every single Pokemon. Otherwise, we'd be here with Jotonian Typhlosion. I guess that's technically sound there, but holy moly. But how's everybody's weekend while we're just kind of prepping things up here? I actually got some stuff to talk about. Although I don't think I think I already showed stream before, but I got a couple pickups here, like physical game pickups that felt a little bit more relevant to talk about. I would still talk about them, but it felt a little bit more relevant to speak about them here this past week. I'm not sure if I showed you guys. I did get Star Fox. I did roll credits on Star Fox. It just took 2 runs to actually get to the actual ending. That's crazy. So I guess I haven't really talked. Sorry guys, my chair is sinking. Is this gonna be the fate? All chairs are gonna eventually just seep down, and no adjustments will save it. We'll find out. Anyway, so this game, I was actually really shocked by not just the replay value on it. I understand that was a thing in order to just get the entire course, all the different stages that you could miss, but also what they decide to leave you with. So I mean, I guess I could talk a little bit more about that one as we go along, but I also got this today in the mail. This is The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon. This is the Nintendo Switch edition of it, as in Switch 1, not Switch 2. It was one of those games where I was just sitting with it for a little bit, and I was like, you probably should pick it up at some point, because with the Valcom games, they'll be there, and then they'll have a shortage of it, and then all of a sudden they become very expensive to pick up later on. It's I mean, they could change on that too, but I didn't want to take that chance. Not with that franchise and how many games I've already picked up from them. So I decided to go ahead with the Switch version instead of a Switch 2, because I just wanted continuity on my files later on. I might also just go back and pick up I guess the PC versions, the ones that are DRM free. I think whether I use the Steam or GOG, they're actually DRM free on both, which is pretty solid. I just had to double check that while I was over on Steam's page. But yeah, I just wanted for the continuity of it. So, but otherwise, I wouldn't say that there's any issues with trying to get a different version. I just was sitting there with the idea that I kind of don't want to get the Switch 2 because there's nothing in that cart, and it's just a download code. No, it's not a download code. I should clarify. It's just kind of it's a redeem to just, I guess, pop it into the eShop and download that version there. It's weird because we're already kind of 1 foot into the water with, I don't even think that's not even the appropriate terminology for it. But we're already in a stage where video games are not all complete on disc/cart. There's updates to them, which they're nice. Don't get me wrong about that, because they just help improve the game a little bit more, if not add more stuff. A lot of that news about Mario Kart, just adding some new stuff when they didn't necessarily need to, but it's nice to have it there. Liam's over here on the the red platform chat saying, "Nice team, just finishing up at work." Very nice. But yeah, it's weird because honestly, I could have went with any other version, but I decided to just kind of stick it with that. And it could have been a situation where I could have picked up PlayStation 5 copies and had everything on the disc. Well, to an extent. But, you know, I was just already on this course on the Switch edition, so I just went with that. But in any case, before I kind of just jump and talk about like Star Fox and everything in my time playing through that, I think I should just go ahead and just give everyone a quick rundown as to like what exactly are we dealing with when it comes to Hisuian Typhlosion. By the way, switch 2 screen over here. This is kind of intense. This is some crazy weather over there. Oh, you know what? I think I might need to refresh the screen over here. I was testing it out. My build that I still had. And it works. So that's good. So I just have to do a thing here. Yeah, hold on. I can do this real quick. All right, cool. Oh wait. I don't know if I did something. Are we okay here? Oh no, let's not disconnect. So we have that one. Let me make my way over on this side as well. That wasn't the one. Oh, is it really right there? Nice. We can make it in time. It's not like we have a finite amount of time in a short amount of time. No, we're pretty much good for tonight as far as our timing. Oh, that's right. I have the controls like this. I mean, I guess that's the default, but Star Fox is like inverted controls. Pretty much the homage of like how it was back then. But yeah, all right, guys. So here's the quick and easy build. This was I was checking out the old TikTok video of mine from like way back as far as like the approach to dealing with Hisuian Typhlosion. And I remember I got this and I did the verbal shout out of like Austin John Plays, but also another person on the red platform who he references for this build. This is the Dockspun. We're using Dockspun on this one. There's been a lot talking about Vaporeon as like a build. I think also I've seen Manaphy, but this actually works. This is a Dockspun with the fighting Tera type. It's holding the metronome, right? It just has body press, and there's not even any PPs applied to it. It's just like the base body press and EV distributions towards HP, defense, impish nature, and has the ability well-baked body. Just from jump. And that's it. This works incredibly well so far, just as like a solo run. I have no idea if this works equally as well in a group setting. So we're about to find out. No, hold on. I take that back. I'm not online yet. Wait. Well, I got to actually do this. Please don't move this. Please don't move the Tera raid. Okay, we're good. All right. So you guys know the drill. If you guys have access to the online for Scarlet and Violet, aka you have Nintendo Switch Online, you've beaten the game, you have access to the 7-star raids, and you are by all means open to jumping in here. I only advise that you bring in a mon that is a little bit more effective towards a fire Tera type Hisuian Typhlosion. So just FYI, I can even run through the stats primarily on, you know, the moves that this one actually will have. I should just go ahead and pull that up right now. I'll just use Cerebi, please. Okay, has the ability Frisk. Infernal Parade as one move. That's actually a ghost type move. Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Focus Blast, and the additional move is Sunny Day. Funny enough, it doesn't really reset stats that much. So I think that's why Doxbun's been working pretty well with that. And just from my own memory, Frisk enters battle. Pokemon can check the opposing Pokemon's held item, so it doesn't mean much in this regard. Wait, there we go. Guys, there's something I want to talk about when it comes to Star Fox. It felt pretty straightforward as far as like mission-based, like on-rail shooters. What I didn't expect was the fact that they play heavily towards the character dynamics, more so than you would expect. And I think it's something that does really well, given, you know, the power of remakes, the power that we have with technology, having like professional like voice actors like go into the booth. I mean, there was voice acting in N64 version, but this one like is much cleaner, I would say. There's a lot more banter, a lot more just like dialogue in between, which does kind of feel like filler when you play the original game. I haven't, but it's the lack thereof, if you fail to protect them, that really hits hard for you. So I was actually genuinely surprised by that, and it was something I wasn't expecting myself to just get praised for, like in that game. But I'd probably echo what a lot of people were saying. If you've never tried, like, oh, that's the wrong one. If you've never tried like Star Fox before, then, you know, this one on the Switch 2 is definitely worth that. But I guess you can also play it on like, you know, Nintendo 64 app, Nintendo Classics. So you'll be all right. All right, y'all, you do what you got to do, and I'll do what I got to do. Funny that I'm using the Switch 2 one instead of like hosting it on the console that I don't actually have this game or have this Typhlosion on. Water sport's not a bad idea. Actually, funny enough, we actually have the Gardevoir that can help heal us whenever. Oh. Yeah, for some reason, this Typhlosion does not want to hit me with anything else. I guess it's because of the fairy typing. That's probably the only thing that's really decent. Well, no, because I think, you know, fairy against fire is ineffective. Fire against fairy is like just neutral in that regard. Sorry, I have to kind of remind myself of that too. I think this is also a pretty decent opportunity to remind you guys that y'all should definitely play Pokemon Legends Arceus if you just never have tried that out before, because I think it's like it's not quintessential. I would say it's like the best experience as far as like your interaction with Pokemon, because not only are you having to dodge from them, right, but you also have allies that you can like openly engage with in a much more active way than I've never really seen in other Pokemon games. So, oh, I guess in a way I like to, because I guess you could talk about like the 3DS games where you could actually like use the touchscreen to interact with Pokemon that way. But nah, I like when in Legends Arceus you just chuck Pokemon at like different like obstacles and whatnot, and they'll use their moves accordingly to varying effect. But you can also have them interact with each other by simply like throwing like one of your teammates into like another one. I don't know, I really like that. Also, I got burnt and I just realized that. I should probably heal cheer that. Just in case. Also, William, how's it going? How are you doing? I'm doing great, by the way. I'm doing, you know, I can't complain. Things are pretty good over here. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling over here. I've been playing a little bit more Star Fox. I'm pretty much on the 3rd run, and now I'm understanding like, okay, all these different paths I want to go through. Right now, I don't want to complete the game per se, but I do want to just get some like, I would quote unquote achievements here and there, just to show that like I'm a little bit more competent in the game. Because I literally rolled credits, only really getting a medal for only one of the stages. It was so weird. So I guess like in that regard, like that's just to get like higher scores and to unlock expert mode. But if you just want to play through it and just roll credits, then you kind of don't need to do all that. We also lost this one. That kind of sucks. At least I did not die. But yeah, no, you know what I don't really like? Well, I like that the Star Fox game is like you're committed to your path, but you can't backtrack. You can't just redo a stage like once you clear it. You have to commit to it, progress and all, your team's health and everything. And for someone like me who doesn't want to do things twice if necessary, wanting to actually complete it to like the best extent I could, I wasn't really satisfied with the fact that like I immediately got stuck in a cutscene that pretty much signifies you clearing the stage, and I was like, I didn't clear it. They want me to have like a 200 or like I think 150 hit mark, and I only got like 142. Come on, take me back. And it's like, no, in order for you to do that again, you have to make a whole new campaign run. And I'm like, sheesh. Okay, sorry y'all. I'm gonna actually swap you guys over to this one. This is the one on Switch. Well, this is the Scarlet version on Switch 1. So you're going to notice a difference in like the performance here. But I'm only doing it because I don't actually have Hisuian Typhlosion on this account. What level? And also, yeah, Liam, we almost got it. Almost. But what level is the Typhlosion? Typhlosion here is level 100. All these starter Pokemon that are showing up for the Tera raids for 7th star, all are just level 100. So hence why it's always like recommended for you just to have level 100. Ugh. Also, what else has been happening today? Well, for like aside from Star Fox, I've been I was just catching up with like the Honkai Star Rail stuff. They had a live stream featuring just what's going on in the story, and for me, more importantly, just what characters are showing up like in the next version updates. And I was like, okay, let's just see. And I was like, oh There's some potential ones I want to pull for, but since getting was it Yao Guang, I'm broke as far as far as like those passes, so or the warps. So yeah, no, I guess I'm gonna just sit this one out, which is crazy because I guess there's like a free light cone if you have like if you do 200 polls, individual polls within 4.4. I was like, oh, well, maybe in a different timeline I would have done that. Okay. But I usually just kind of do my dailies aside from just like watching that Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, which by the way, I'm kind of saddened by it because, well, only partially because they have a presence over in Anime Expo this weekend. But I've been seeing a lot of like AX like footage as far as people on the grounds there, and it looks like it's kind of booty. It probably smells like booty too. Nah, people are like, it's giving me Comic-Con vibes, and you know, pray for me because that's gonna happen like at the end of July. There's just so many people like crowded there. The morning of, I guess, like while you're in there, while you're trying to leave, apparently the fire marshal got involved, and I've had experience in run-ins with them where they pretty much have like told people they can't even get in. And it's like, whoa, damn, dude. The entire like thing is sold out too. They capped it, so it's kind of a mess over there. I went like a couple years back, never did come back to it because I don't know, I just didn't have the incentive to go back because none of the homies are going with me, so it was like, okay. But now they actually have like presence over there as far as like, you know, Hoyoverse stuff, and also I'm like, to be fair though, I don't really having like seen what they have to offer. I'm not really that big on like the merch, I guess. So I guess I'm okay. But it would be cool to get some free stuff. So what, you can catch the Tera Pokemon? I was thinking about joining. You could still catch it, but you can only catch one per the account. So I have two separate accounts. They're under the same name, but you know, they're two separate games, so they're okay with that. So I can actually get this Pokemon twice, but it's one per like file. So the Pokemon Violet file down below here has all the progress I've made since the game's release, and I picked up this Pokemon Scarlet with the DLC and everything later on, like less than a year ago, and caught myself up just so I could redeem the event legendary shiny when it was available. And then I was just like, you know what? Let me just do these raid battles, because why not? It's kind of one of the main reasons I just kind of jump back and play through the game. There's something like oddly fun about, you know, just coming back to this in like a cooperative like extent, you know. Mansions is asking shiny? No, they're not shiny. Could you imagine like a future where Pokemon Company just kind of locked in and just said, let's do shinies? But no, not unfortunately, no. Have I already talked about have I already went over my PSA of trying to get people to play Pokemon Legends Arceus? Because you should. But I feel like it's a little bit more apt to talk about that because of the Hisuian forms. Thank you. I am unaffected. You know what I should do? I mean, it'll be a little chaotic, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to pace it, because I'll obviously want to play it as much as I can. But Pokemon wins in waves. If they allow for just the very passive cooperative play that Scarlet and Violet had day one, I might want to try to do that, like as an open thing where it's like, oh hey guys, if you're just like tuning in and you have the game, then you could just kind of like hop in via some kind of code or something like that. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, we're almost done with this. More often than not, I'm going to be hit with like a fire move, quote unquote hit. But it should be enough. Or maybe not. There we go. Nicely done, everybody. See, not too bad. Not too bad. For my build, anyway. I was gonna say, do I want to... I did buy 10 like things of luxury balls just so I can get the premier ball. It's just kind of like a safe bet thing to use. If I had something rare, then I'd be like, yeah, I'll do that. But not the Master Ball. Absolutely not. Unless I had like some kind of Game Shark of like 50 of them. But yeah, there we go. All right, so now go into the boxes here and it should show up. Uh-oh. It's in the way back now. This is why I need to actually shift the box over a little bit. Also, I'm trying to recall if I had done a swap on a Pokemon over here or not. It's probably nothing. No big deal. All right, so that means the next one will probably be Hisuian. Shoot, which one was it? I say. Wait, what was it? Why am I thinking Totodile, but it's not Totodile? Ah, it was Samurott. Hisuian Samurott. Did I use Annihilate? I think I might have used Annihilate. But yeah, we'll have a Hisuian Samurott over here. And then I guess we'll have like our Gen 9s over here. So that should line up. All right. Give me 1 second, everybody. We'll just do this real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Studio mode, please. I just need to change the dates real quick. Okay, cool, it worked. I will go ahead and do that. Do a little bit of that. Now give me 1 second. I just need to know where I'm going for this. I'm not really a big fan of that, but I think I can work with that. Let me just give you guys the bigger screen here. Posting the link over there. And I'll do my best to make it over to the raid den on that little tiny screen that y'all see. my god. Scaling all this. Joyous. I'm over here like, am I there yet? Oh my god, I have to actually go this way. Oh, is it actually just like located right there? I can barely see. Yeah, I think that is. Oh, there's a trainer there. There's a lot of missable trainers here. Wait, we're in the. Oh, now it's south. Oh, I see it on the map anyway. Ah, okay, okay. Alice, welcome in. Don't mind me, I'm just trying my best to navigate. There we go. Alright, so that's on standby over there. Ugh. Thinking about creating another Switch Online account. Is that right? Well, I guess if you have like a family account, I guess I could work. But if you're doing it individual per individual, I mean, if you got money like that, and to be fair, Switch Online is still relatively cheap compared to the other two you can get, then that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, there's not like, otherwise there's not really much of a reason for me to go get these Pokemon twice. I think it also lined up when they were giving out the they weren't just giving it out, you actually had to work for it, but when the 4 legendary not pseudo, but like the 4 legendary Pokemon of Ruin or something like that, Legends of Ruin in this game, they actually had events where you would challenge them in like Tera raids, I think 5-star Tera raid battles. So it wasn't too crazy, but you'd win 1 week, everyone globally, and based on the global wins, everyone would get access to that Pokemon through like an event or a mystery gift. It was a mystery gift. So it just so happened to line up with me getting these Pokemon, or rather this file, so I also did that too. But there's not really much of a reason for me to get like Pokemon twice like this. But you know what? I guess we just do it for the love of the game. Funny enough, I think when I was doing my content with Pokemon, I didn't really think too much about it. I was just generally excited to get the game for the first time early on. But I realized, you know, the traction that like this had, so I just kind of kept doing it. And now I'm like, oh wait, no, I like Pokemon like a lot more than I thought I did. So for some reason, I keep at it. Stamina would be kind of nice here too, but you don't really get the big body ability, so that's the only issue. Oh, she can't. I was gonna say, let me just terrestrialize real quick before he takes the Tera charge. Oh, did you guys see also on the eShop? It's also on Steam as well, but they actually have Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth on sale. And Remake specifically, Integrate, is like $14, which is kind of the lowest I've seen that game, just generally speaking. It's kind of insane. I was almost tempted, but I was like, no, I shouldn't double dip. Well, I low-key kind of did when I bought the PlayStation 5 upgrade to it, and I also bought like a physical for it for like $20 when it was just like at Target. But so I was like, yeah, let's not do that. Let me just avoid like spending more money, you know? I think the thing is that it's okay to spend money here on games here and there, but you know, that stuff does stack up over time. So if you do it consistently, then like that, what's the word? Oh my god, it's something I use for like finances a lot. It compounds over time. I might need to heal, actually. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, this might do it to me. Yeah. I have to be careful about that. My build banks on the idea that there's just a chance that Typhlosion doesn't use Focus Blast consecutively. I will say, now that the shields are gone, it's not the worst thing to happen. Although I'm really hoping that it uses Flamethrower or Will-O-Wisp on me at some point. Really hoping here. Gravy, thank you. Hey! We got it! We don't got it. And Gravy, thank you for the follow as well. Okay, I got one more. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Brother. Brother, what? Oh, is it because I'm burned? Yeah, that... Okay. Alright. You just gotta hit it one more time. Hit it for the one time. Otherwise, I have to hit it with struggle, and we'll see how that plays out. Nice, nice. I was being a little careless with my approach. Alright, I know they are saved, but I'm just gonna be like crazy like that and save again. Now if you can just give me 1 second, everybody. Alright, I think it worked. So, let me just double check here. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, let me just swap over here. I'll go ahead and host it over here. See, this kind of works too. Having like both files. I don't think that was the intentional thing for me, but otherwise I would just simply use one file to just reset everything. But it turns out this is kind of efficient for just hosting in general. Oh, it's over here. I actually have access to the bigger screen separately. All the Switch 1 stuff that I'm looking at is purely monitored by OBS, so it has its challenges here and there. Does anyone have any 4th of July plans? Hanging out with family, hanging out with friends? We're doing a little bit of both. Just seeing some friends, hanging out with them. It's kind of important because these days, as an adult, you don't really get to see those friends. Granted, I met this group of friends like when I got older, when I was an adult. But even if I had known them like way earlier, this is just one of those things where like, you know, complication finds them. So it is pretty difficult to like coordinate and spend time with them unless you're just part of their routine, you know what I mean? They do want a bit of potluck happening, so I think I might need to do something about that. It's just like, oh shoot, what do I bring? Because I'm usually like the chip person. I bring the chips, but like they have chips over there now. Maybe I can go for the brownies this time. No, someone got the brownies. But no one expects the Wendy's chili, right? Am I right? Or the wait a minute. Wait. How about the baker's fry enormous? just two things of that. No one would finish it. That's not a challenge, by the way. I really should learn how to like make something, you know what I mean? It's not even like the hardest thing in the world. It's just you just need a little bit of prep time and just a little bit of inspiration to do it. But yeah, all right. Let's go and do this. This is kind of like a breath of fresh air for me, especially from the last one where it was like it was a little bit more harrowing. We didn't really know if things would work or not. This one is just like body press. Ugh. You know what I should get? I missed out on this one, so I feel bad. Although I guess I could still do it whenever. To get like a shiny variant of Kyogre and or Lapras. There was an opportunity to do it, but I just... Yeah, I think it was part of the events like that were active like in this game, but I don't think they have that like that anymore. I think it's just a roll of the dice. Or you just get lucky on it. Oh wait, hold on. Wait! Or, you know what? Hold off on that. Alright, now I gotta Terrestrialize. Oh, you son of a... Can I still do it? No, I can't. So I just wasted that. Not the critical hit. I probably should have added more PBs to this. At least just one instance of one PP up. But I'm a little lazy about it. I'm like, nah, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. All right, cool. Just attack me twice with that. Appreciate it. Oh no. Let me be smart about this. Let me just do like a physical go all out. And just pray that it just, yes, thank you. Yes. Unlimited power. Not really. Now I am at unlimited power. Was that muddy water? I forgot that Kyogre has muddy water. Funny enough. Nice. That was much cleaner of an approach. Got more Tera shards on fire. But more importantly, the candy. Oh, the Montesmith is also really nice too. Just for the future builds. Although at this point, I think I've built everything I could possibly need. Knock on wood, because I just don't want to build anything anymore. Alrighty. With that in mind, let's go ahead, do the usual. I'll just do a BRB over here. Make sure I get over here. Nice. Now that that's done, I'll just go ahead and scan through this real quick to find. Oh, is it really up there? All right, so I just have to go immediately up north. I can work with that. In the meantime, anybody who is ready to jump in on the next one, feel free to do that right just now. And I'll just make the time to make it to the next den, which is literally up there. Gotta be careful. Gotta navigate. Oh. All right. That's not it. That's probably a decent Hydreigon too, but oh god, that's so small. Uh-oh. It's like, can I really find it out of here? I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's already. Hold on. Give you guys a second. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay, there's that one. Okay, I'll go west. Here, guys. It's 8TR5HC for the code. If y'all can't really see that because it's the smallest screen now. I just need a little bit more real estate on my end. All right, I think I should be okay. Oh, sorry. There we go. Hey Justin, how many minutes do I have left to join? At present, 1 minute. As far as the entire stream, I would say like about 45 minutes. Something like that. I usually try to hard cap myself at like 9:30 just so like I have time to like just eat or lull myself to sleep. I find that I mean, I'll still like wake up whenever, but I usually try to just keep my, sleeping cycle just consistent from weekday to weekend. It's a little bit more simplistic that way. Thank you. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong controller. Let me just put this phone away. I need to think about the next game that I'm working on. I mean, I'm playing through Tales to Azure like right now on stream. That one I can kind of take my time with. I'm like not in a rush to like play through the story and everything. But like off-screen progress on like a game, that's the next thing I gotta work on. The problem is that I do get paralysis in choosing what game to pick because like I've now just assembled and accrued this pretty decently sized like library, and that's not to gloat or anything. It's just that's the result of that. When I was a kid, we'd be allowed like maybe 1 or 2 games like a year. Actually, wait a minute. I think this is one of those things where I should just probably do this. So we'd be so focused on playing the one game, and yet like that gave us a lot of mileage. So maybe I'm just so used to that, but now I'm dealing with like a large volume of games to pick from, while also knowing that there's like plenty more out there that grabs your attention. You know what I should do? I should play through Expedition 33. If I'm not gonna even stream it, I should still just play it. I do have the physical now. I've had it for a while, but I do have that physical. Evan's asking, is this an everyday thing? I need some Pokemon and I'll join in. It's not every day. It's like every Friday if I can squeeze it in. Yeah, for sure. Otherwise, yeah, you're welcome to jump in as well. Oh, brother. I'm gonna just go ahead and do like a heal cheer. I don't like the fact that I got burned here. Uh-oh. We're not doing so well. I was gonna say, wait, no way. But right, I did wipe my stats for a bit. That's unfortunate. I can do another heal shear. That's kind of annoying, but okay. Thank you for just missing on that. Oh, shoot. Yes. Yes. We need that. I'll take that too. I only got 3 body press to my name. Oh. I only got 2. Hold on, hold on. I think this will do it. Thank you. Starting to get a little close. A little too close for comfort. All right, the ability patch. Nice. Actually, we got the ability patch. What else was there? Oh yeah, the Herba Mysticas. That'd be kind of nice too. Whenever that happens. All right, hold on, everybody. 1 second. I totally forget that, like, that is my Be Right Back screen. It might be time to change that up. In addition to, like, other photo ops I might need. What am I missing here? This one here. Right here. Oh, is it really that one? I can make that work. It's like west, right? That might also have been a different Tera raid. I guess I'll find out right now. No, it is. We are just going to jump into this other one though. Let's see. So it's been about an hour since streaming. That's not bad. But yeah, as per usual, everybody. Have access to the code. Feel free to use that as you jump in. And we just go grab resources, or it might be your opportunity to grab this particular mon. No, it wasn't just that. So, just generally speaking, Square Enix just like dropped like probably their massive like sale ever for like the Switch consoles. Let's see. Looking at tactics, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake, Octopath Traveler 0. Of course, we talked about remake and integrate. But also $30 for Rebirth, so that's pretty nice too. Oh, HD remaster for Bravely Default. I mean, that's kind of be digital only, so that part kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Chrono Cross is $8. That's what the wait, that's kind of insane. There's a bunch of other Final Fantasies and other Square Enix games on sale. It's kind of a lot to even just list out here. It's not bad. That's not bad. Oh shoot, just realized that we're kind of low on time. I'll cancel out this one. We've been doing pretty well as far as like getting some folks online here, so let me just go ahead and set another one. I'm not in a rush. I think I've gotten all the resources I possibly could need. Truth be told, I think the only thing I would be otherwise doing in this game would probably be just shiny hunting. And then I think I would just be someone to just give shinies out for free, whatever I just find out there, you know? Any extras. But I don't know, they just want to keep doing this. And I'm like, yeah, all right, fair enough. That and just trying to juggle like what game to play next. They definitely got me. What I should do. Should continue Let's Go like Pikachu. That's definitely an interesting game. Because it's like, oh, huh. I'm not really battling the same way. Like, I get experience by catching Pokemon instead. Hold on, did I? That was from Creeves. I just got the notification on my phone, so I didn't have to be like, oh, thanks for following, and I had to like look. You know, it's like there. I'll join. I don't know if we'll be able to get it. I think we'll do okay. Honestly, like for this one, best advice is just to stay alive. Just long enough for me to take care of the rest, actually. I seem to do decently well, but, you know, there's always off chances where like I find myself in trouble. I'm like, oh. Oh. It's like we're getting some with the Kyogre for it. That could definitely help for sure. You know what? Give me 1 second, everybody. Alice actually ended up pulling out real quick. So let me just start a new one. Just so we have like a fresh timer. Oh, Loki, I kind of wish I could just have this like indefinitely like held up, but I guess I understand that like just having it set up like this requires it to be refreshed over and over and over again. I guess that's just one way. Otherwise, you're essentially hosting like several like instances of this. So, fair enough. Oh, excuse me. Just yawning for a bit. Nice, nice, nice. Wait, what day is it? It's Friday, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's the 3rd. Oh man, this... I already know this month is going to go by really fast. It's also going to be one of the hottest months. Brother, I already got my like AC buddy like right here, separate from the actual house AC and everything. It's going to be a rough one. But at least I'm looking forward to Comic-Con near the end of this month. But after that, it's like, okay, we're back to the grind. Well, I'm pretty sure 2026 will just kind of fly by without me even noticing it. Hmm. I'll just lock in real quick. Oh. Yeah, why am I so eepy? So weird. I'll start at like T minus 10. Okay. Rolling for Gardevoir for healing. For life do, please. Okay, maybe not that. But okay. Maybe an Intimidate mon here. Watch out for Will-O-Wisp. Ronald, look out. Oh, look at that. We're so maxed out right now. Gee, I was gonna say, yeah, let me just... Oh. Okay. I'll just go and do it right now. Ugh. You know, I guess to be honest, I don't think I really got like that much sleep last night. I think I probably went to bed at like around 1. Still woke up at like 7. So yeah, not working with the best out here. I owe it to myself to actually get a decent amount of sleep tonight then. Tomorrow is 4th of July as far as like celebrating with like the homies, but also I think we'll just be doing the usual podcast. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know, I should probably maybe just check in with the homie Phil and see if he's down for like one of the Sundays. Yeah, let me just do that real quick before I actually do that. Oh no. Holy. That's it. Excuse me? That damage was intense. Oh, that's not even... Oh, I'm so cooked. Alright, this is the best I can do right now. Just continue the body press stuff. Oh, brother. It doesn't do that much. Oh, wait. I might be cooking right now. Wait, I might be really cooking right now. Doxman's in the oven. I only got one. Well, you guys can kind of finish that off, I suppose. Or so help me. Hold on. Thank you. All right. Am I not getting the Herb Mysticas anymore? I know they're a low percentage appearance, but still. That's still pretty good though. Calcium and Carbos. It's money I don't have to spend on those, you know? Let me do a save here. Like a crazy person. Okay. How much time? We can do a couple more. Maybe like 2, 3 more. So give me 1 second, everybody. Just gotta do my thing here. Where am I? What was I gonna do? Right here. It's kind of scary that I get these brain farts. I'm like, wait, what was I trying to do? What should I be doing right now? All right, cool. Just gonna go ahead and double check. Where are we going here? No, that's not it. All the way over here. That's not super convenient from like where I'm at here. I'll just do that real quick. Also, what's going on here? Think about nope, no, not that one. I'm going to go back to egg hunting for a shiny Snivy. Oh, nice. Good luck with that. Still thinking about joining Justin. Sorry for keeping asking you when you'll be done. I think you redacted the shiny Kyogre comment, unless someone else said that. I was like, huh, why'd you do that? Were you lying? Do you not think Kyogre as a shiny is cool? I'm joking, but it is cool though, but like, you know, it's not serious. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is an instrument either. All right. No one has any experience. Use raid power sandwiches for the Herb Mystica. I guess I would have. Oh my god, that was not it. I totally forgot how to make those types of sandwiches. I'm not gonna lie. I've done it before, but it's just, how did I do that? And what do I want to use for that? Well, let me just make sure I make it over here first. Here. It's a good thing we have a bit of flat ground here. Can we say plants from Texas are dumb? I forget what Sandy said, like, in response to that. You know, you're talking about Texas. I'm warning you. Crazy. That was a wild episode. Specifically, like, Patrick getting lassoed and exploding in the background. Run, SpongeBob. Okay. I got it. Raid sandwiches. I get sandwich power for raid power for sandwiches. What do we want here? I guess best sandwich recipes, I guess. Oh, so it goes by typing and everything? Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me just double check. So those are just regular things here. So I guess we'll have to go with the raid power fire. Fire. That should be at level 3. Really, basil and sweet and spicy herba mysticas. Do I even have that? I guess we're about to find out. Creative mode. Minecraft creator mode, you know? Oh god. I don't have this basil which you speak of. I need to actually, like, we gotta step up our, like, recipe. Especially since they don't expire and everything. I probably have had the eggs here for too long. Alright, I suppose next time then. Unless someone else wants to do that. If someone else wants to make that sandwich, then that should help. Alright. I will set that link code. And fail trying that. Let me try that one. Oh yeah, that episode was crazy too, because wasn't it like they like escaped Sandy's clutches for the most part? Or it was like the aftermath. And then she just like is sitting on this rock just saying how much she misses Texas. And she's like, yole, yole. And then she goes to the falsetto like, I wanna go home. It's like, who wrote that? Who wrote that? Oh, okay. Not supermarkets, okay. Well, actually, it's available in other places too, so, I was gonna say, actually, you know what? Do I even have... Can't set up a picnic over here. But I just want to double check, like, sandwich recipes and everything. Are we... Okay, I just double checked. I remember I bought, like, so many things here, though, so... Wouldn't put past me that I actually have, like, all the condiments and everything needed. I have basil over here. Yeah. You can kind of just assume the quote-unquote master file that I have of the game would have much more resources. I don't have money, though. That's the problem. Literally spending millions of Poké Dollars on vitamins. And I'm over here like, don't forget the fish oil. That's important. Also, wait, that's the link. You create a raid power fire like level 2 without like using Urban Mystica. Oh yeah, I don't know if Urban Mystica was like the issue. I don't think that's necessarily the issue, at least on that file down here. But here, let me double check if I even have Urban Mystica for that matter. I should have spicy and the like. I haven't really been using them at all for this file, so we should be all right there. That's not it. Yeah, we got some spicy, we got some sweet, so we're kind of okay over there. It's just I'm missing the basil for that level 3, because the go big, go home type of mentality hits me over here. Is it Mezzagoza? I guess it wouldn't be there. I would have otherwise been able to find it. I'll just do month and about. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, sandwich shop. I'm having some delay happening right now, so where is the sandwich shop? I've been on this. I've been in this town for like so long. Chansey supply. Oh, actually, you know what? Fair enough. Oh shit! You guys have more than just vitamins? Crazy. Oh no, that's Chansey supply. That's the actual stuff here. I read the map wrong. It's actually this way. I think it's actually up the stairs here too, based on the map. Yes, there we go. It's been a hot minute since I've actually been inside one of the shops here, though. Well, I'm looking for the individual recipes. I think I could have... Was there a way for me to buy stuff in that same shop? It was just a different person? Maybe not. Maybe we should just do that. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure how you'd be able to arrange the pricing over there. 41. Cause why? I guess why not? At this point, like, maybe I should just go ahead and get a fair helping of everything. We definitely have the money for it. I don't even recognize this one. All right. I don't even have chili sauce or anything. Crazy. Y'all out here raw dogging it with the ingredients? I mean, that's a way to live, I suppose. No seasoning or anything? Crazy. I don't even have a hamburger. Hold on, getting our smarts up here, our resources up, if you will. Almost there, hold on. Just spending quite a bit of time just doing this. A potato tortilla. Huh. How oddly specific, but okay. Not specific, but okay. potato salad. And you know what? Just that much there. Cool. All right, time to go back. Where was it again? Not that one. All right, it was slightly inconvenient for me to do this. It's all right though. So anyway, just to make sure. What's, hold on. That's psychic and everything. What the hell? Wait, what? It was right here. And what's the website? Game 8? Yeah, it's like they just ate their whole resource about it because I don't see it anymore. Must be a weird glitch. A glitch in the matrix, if you will. Probably. Here, I'll just refresh it real quick. Also, what the hell is happening? Okay. Take my eyes off the screen for just a minute and all of a sudden nothing makes sense. There we go. That's weird. I guess the resource didn't load in. That's not the right one. Keep going. Oh, hard left. That's great. Thanks. All right. We made it all the way over here. Oh my God. They want me to do everything. Okay. Because maybe I should just like focus on this corner here, just so we're not like trying to eat up resources. Go into the creative. Basil. They only need one. Interesting enough. Next thing. You want sweet and I was gonna say sour, but no, it's spicy. Just one of each. And all right. It won't be as crazy elaborate as some of these shiny sandwiches I've made before. Oh, shoot. I was gonna say it's just individual leaves. Oh, hold on. Weird, I did not see it after that. Y'all, I don't know. This game is a very glitchy mess, but it plays. Sure. Usually I leave the sandwich top part off for those big elaborate ones. All right. See the powers. Hey. Also, really, is that's sparkling power? Huh. I guess I didn't really need to go that crazy with my sandwich powers at that point. If I'm hunting for one specific type. Anyway, let's do this while we have the time. I will probably, just to make use of the sandwich, I probably need to stick to this account as well. I'm surprised they were individual leaves too. Yeah, it's like, why couldn't we just... I mean, to be fair, I do that with like my vegetables too. The ones that just have like a really bitter taste to them. And I'm like, I can eat that, but I need to break it down a little bit and not try to make it one whole unified thing. Okay, should probably, I'll lock in as well. Of course, of course. We do have a couple of openings here too, just for anybody else who wants to jump in. I know that it took a little bit for us to get to this point, but I'm glad we did it. So hopefully I can remember going forward that we can just do that. What the? Sorry. One of those headliners that is totally meant to just get your attention. It was like my father and son duo going like a good number of hours to a store just to buy all the ketchup flavored Lay's potato chips. I was like, excuse me? Listen, I've heard of the Bucky runs where at some point, I mean, it still is kind of like hard to get here. I mean, to be honest, it's almost, that's almost like smuggling away like Waffle House place to the west. Guys, I know you guys got the Waffle House over there. I just want the waffles. Can you bring some over here? Crazy. I need to go back there. I gotta go back. That didn't do much. Take me. I shall receive. Thank you, I'll take that. I'll also take that as well. I might try to do one more of this because we just have the sandwich power going. Because I was looking at the time, like, we're kind of already there. Hey. Damn. Although it's gonna wipe our stats in just a little bit. So yeah. Oh no. It's actually what I don't want. Wait. Okay. I just want to do this real quick before it tries to wipe stats right now. Ah, we're so close. Although that helps. Oh boy. I think it's gonna strike twice. And that's actually no, you're good. Cool. I thought I'd just like take an L for just a hot second. Oh no. Oh yes, you mean. All right, let's see the rewards here. Okay. It's kind of hard to see it like for face value since I don't really look at the numbers, but I'll take your word for it on that one. Actually, to be fair, the map for calcium is pretty nice. Again, that's just more money that I don't spend, you know? Anyway, I'll do a quick reset just because we're already on sandwich power. I'm like, let's just keep it up. So give me 1 second. Just gotta do my thing here. All right, cool. We good. Where is it now? Right there. Oh, we have so much time on that. Actually, I admit I was too scared to spend the $4 to create another Switch account online, but next time won't be. I like that you had that instance, you had a character arc about that, and within the same sentence you told me that you're ready, you're locked in already. Only if you want to. Only if you want to. I do it. Well, this is not even like 2 separate accounts. They're just one. What I've learned is that I guess going forward, even if you have 2 different games, if they're under the same account, then it's like, oh, yeah, no, you can't trade with yourself, which makes the process of like collecting Pokemon, especially for the version exclusives, to be kind of difficult. Well, it'd be made easier if you run it with 2 separate accounts versus both games under 1 account. Because for some reason they're like, nah, you can't be online at the same time twice, bucko. You need to lock in and buy another subscription, which is kind of BS. Because we would 100% have done it before. This is such BS. I literally did that for Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on this Nintendo Switch account. 100%. All right, give me a second. I'll just go and lock in real quick. Right now. What the hell is this game? Sorry, I've never heard of Silver Palace, but it's been showing up on my like Twitter/X feeds, and I was like, "What is this?" Because someone just mentioned that before when it came to like gacha games. I know there's plenty of them in the sea, but like, it's just crazy to see that at that one point when you've never like expected them before. I guess we should just go ahead and get started. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it! Man, I am really seeing a lot of stuff regarding like Anime Expo. Part of me kind of wants to go. I mean, there was an opportunity, but like Saturday was the only one available when I looked at it. It's sold out now, but it's like $100. Maybe there could have been an early bird pricing, and I may have missed out on that one, but that price is up there now. Up there. It's like, ooh. And I guess I'm a little hesitant there too because of the fact that I've already spent like a bit of money just to go to Evo, so them in close proximity to each other doesn't really help the wallet out, I will say. I'm gonna shiny hunt for Vulpix and Scarlet after you finish stream. That's nice. We do like the shiny Vulpixes. I should go back to trying to do the shiny hunts for like the starters again. I was able to get Snivy. I was able to get Rowlet. I think that was it. That was just like a one-time instance of just seeing like the grass starters just show up like that. So I took advantage of that. It would be cool to get like the Hisuian shiny variants as well. Oh brother. Oh brother. Actually, wait a minute. Something I gotta double check on. Wait, speaking of shinies, wait a minute. Something I wanted to verify real quick. No, I guess not. I was looking at this 3D printed like Jigglypuff I got from Evo as like a blind box thing, but they have like shiny variants like as just like a percentage chance of happening. And I was like, that's kind of crazy you'd consider that. I had to look at Jigglypuff one more time just to make sure. That means they could have had like a shiny like Lapras as well. And I'm like, ah. Well, they are blind boxes. It's essentially a gacha within itself. I can't get mad at that. Oh. Oh, I didn't live that. That sucks. Yeah, that was before that. We should be kind of okay. I'm Shiny Rowlet and Snivy. My tip is just not to give up. Just keep walking until the shiny appears. For sure, it just takes a while to get there. Yeah, I only just dropped off because it was like, it became like inconvenient to get those shinies because they weren't showing up as often. But we're no stranger to like the shiny hunts before. We're a stranger to love. You know the odds, and so do I. You can get it from any other guide. Oh, I gotta be careful. We can get like copyrighted and be like, damn, that sounds just like him. So anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and like block this channel off. That's all the body press that I have, unfortunately. Good thing I avoided that, but now all I can do is struggle. That didn't help. Don't tell me this is the one we're gonna lose when we have. Oh God. To be honest, I wasn't expecting it to happen like that, but yeah, I guess we're gonna lose this one. Which I'm not happy about, so I don't know if there's anything we could do at this point. Shield's still up. Maybe I should just add like a couple more PPs to this Dock Spun. I'm also kind of lazy about it because, you know, this is gonna run out after the next week, so it's like, do we really want to do that? I think it was just a matter of chance. Because we could definitely get lucky and not get hit with that. I'm willing to run it back. I know we're getting later on into the evening because of that. Pretty much would have stopped like 15 minutes ago, but I'm like, nah, run it back. I did win all those other times, so that's decent. But the show must go on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this is the ZZD stuff from Anime Expo so far. They have the arch there. They have EOS right there. I'm not sure why they have such. Well, I'm not saying this in a derogatory way as far as like, why do they do this instead of this? But they give out a folder. I don't really know why they do that. I don't really need that. I do remember the scratch card though. A collectible card though. That's kind of nice. Random 53 designs total. Oh Jesus. Oh geez. You get a fan, features Ambi, a photo card with Miyabi, a finger skateboard charm. I already have like the little tech deck for that. And then 5 random folders. I do remember that too. And a Bang-Boo headband. That's cute. Oh, they also have like the voice actor panel as well. Oh wait, do we get first come first serve in the limited edition reversible film acrylic keychain? A couple of these little things I don't necessarily need, but they're also really cool just to have. So yeah. Yeah, low-key, I just kind of wanted to be there for that. Low-key. But it is what it is. I'm just sad that I kind of missed out on like the food collab. But I think it was just one of those things where it was just inconvenient with the time. Oh, it is the anniversary there too. Anniversary's happening. Well, right now, actually. I guess we'll just go ahead and lock in on this one. I didn't know if you wanted to stick with the Umbreon like that. But, okay. I mean, it could take a hit. Let's do this. The one more time. After that, we're done. We're donezo. Damn. On that dude? Crazy. Alright. You know the rules and so do I. Da 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 da. You know the rules. We're making damage here. That's a lot of damage. Oh, there we go. I'm unaffected by that. Anyway. Yes, very sad. Anyway. Just push through with the body press. Come on, come on. Oh, I'd love to see it. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, thank you. Don't light that focus blast, that's for sure. Oh, come on, dude. Oh. It hurts for just a little bit. I got burned. Now we eat those. Hold on. I'm over here like, don't stop. Cool. There's got just one more push. Although, if I can survive this, thank you. Possible outpacing here. Maybe. No, we're good. 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 Got a little scared for a bit, but no, we're all right. We tank those. All right, so just letting you guys know, like further on ahead, the we didn't get any Urban Mysticas for one, but also we got candy. But yeah, the next one is gonna be Hisuian Samurats. I believe that one isn't too crazy, but it also is definitely not as easy as this. So just an FYI. We'll be back next Friday, yes? Next Friday, I believe. Just double checking my time here. Yeah, that's good. And then before that, we have our usual Monday and Wednesday streams. I will say it's been kind of infrequent these past couple weeks, but we should have a lock on on Monday and Wednesday for most of the week, most of the month, I would say, except for the days of Comic-Con, which is like from, well, for you guys, Wednesday, Friday, the 22nd, the 24th, respectively. And I might show up on the 27th, but I'll just leave that open in case I need to recover. And that's a vacation from the vacation, you know what I mean? And then we'll come back on the 29th and 31st of July. So that seems to be a pretty clean slate. For those who are on the Purple platform, we're kind of adjusting things based on the podcast appearances here and there. It usually is happening on Saturdays, but we kind of don't really have an exact date as we're trying to hash things out. We just need to coordinate one Sunday, and that's it. And everything else is just like, okay, well, it's gonna be on the Saturday, otherwise, except for the 25th. The 25th, nothing's happening. Just FYI. But alrighty, we'll go ahead. We'll call it here. Thank you all so much for tuning in on this one. We're going to be doing this again on the following Friday, where we'll see Hisuian Samurats. There will be an instance on the 24th, for example, where we won't have the usual like timely Tera battles, and they'll have to happen on like the 29th instead. So just keep an eye out for that one. That should be one of the starters over there. But in the meantime, the usual streaming schedule will be like Wednesdays, Mondays, same time. The only exception will be the 22nd and the 24th. And maybe also the 27th. We'll see. But all right, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I will go ahead and sign off on all the different platforms. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys back here. Whatever platform you decided to watch on. So take care, everybody. Also, Grim, hello. The raid. Anyway, goodbye.